Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play West of Loathing. Need at least 20% hot resistance? What a shock. I guess I'm going to have some stewed snake. Oh, I can't. I'm too full. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. Can we level up our grit? No, we cannot. We need 160 HP. Or XP. I've got 98. Hey, snakes! Get over here. I can kill the snake now. I did last time too. Just don't remember. I should have killed the one with the higher moxie. 17 to 18, 10 to 13. 30 plus 3! Whip it real good. That's actually 39. I won't make it that far, but 40 XP. Still gotta go. Come on, snakes. 84.71. So this guy's in the way. Nah, I don't want two of them alive. Let's just not be stupid. And then we'll whip it. Ooh, it survives to fight another day. Nice. 40 XP. That's 80. So I'm at 178. That's enough, right? Yes. Grit. Beauty. Give me some of that. Not map. Get out of here. Give me some of that stewed snake. I got an effect. Steak snood. Snake stewed, rather. Wow. I have no idea where it is. Oh, that's right. The effects are on this thing. 20% heat resistance. I need a vessel for all this soup. Oh, yeah. Doc, man, you gotta check this out. I wish I had more vibrato technology for you. But I found a place where we can activate stuff. Can we go past this? I don't even think I checked. No, you cannot. Okay. Alright, Tina. I don't want to go to the professor's yet. I guess that means I have to go to the camp. Alright, we'll progress the plot. You find an overturned military stagecoach. Half buried behind it is a crate labeled supplies. You dig around in the wreckage and find a manifest. Looks like it was bound for Fort Memoriam, but it says delivery was declined. Army field trauma kits and incendiary bullets. Sir, yes, sir. Alright, Smee, what's going on, man? What's the holdup? It's a good question. The old tin hippopotamus. The old heavy ram. Sleeping again. Guys, stopped messing with the watch and started eating jelly beans? What's you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Nope. Please? No, get your own. Where'd you get them? A ways south from here. I have achievement unlocked in a row. Discovered a new map location. Roy's Beans House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Thanks, buddy. Howdy, boss. Just me stuck again? Yep, got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across and no materials for bridge building. Any ideas? Well, there's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. Of course, anything you can find to build a bridge out of is just fine by me, but it seems like the simplest option. One of the paid telescopes for tourists. Okay. It's 5 meat, might as well use it. Cheers. Can't go too far in that direction, you fall off the giant cliff. Alright, I think I want to go get some jelly beans. Roy Bean's house. Looks like someone left a campfire burning. That's dangerous. A closer inspection, it turns out to be a nest of fire snakes. It's still pretty dangerous, but we're going to fight them, obviously. Come on now. 81. I wish I could do group damage, you know what I mean? Fire moccasin. I could theoretically light them because I have a match. It seems like a bad idea. I can whip them. I don't think we want them to be on fire, to be honest with you. If I can kill one of them straight out, let's just start with that. Let's get rid of one of them, period. You think they attack by range? Let's find out. This may be a mistake. Well. Did something, I guess. Poison's always good, I think. Especially since it enables us to kill them in one shot. It's hot! I got fire resistance, though. That worked out well. Oh, it's gonna have 2 HP left. It's hilarious. Beat it with the bone. Wow, fire moccasin skins. Put on my hat to add permanent heat resistance. I wish I could. I already have it on my hat, though. I wish you could add more. What do you want? I heard about a ranch this area might be notable. It's the Kellogg Ranch. Okay. Wait, what's that? I can go back to the chef in whatever? Master of Flushing. It's a perk. You gotta be kidding me. +3 muscle. Okay. How's it going there? Howdy there, pilgrim. Name's Raw Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Bear Autry. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about 2 things: dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old, Zal. Hung up my pistol for good. You're pointing an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. So I'll place just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign up front's not very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum. I guess you get the point. For Jelly Bean Museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. A bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jaws. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. I'll be getting back. Well, now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of a reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happened out in that direction. Which, obviously, I will be going out in that direction. Single yellow jelly bean in the case with a sign that says Paraguayan Murder Bee Honey Jelly Bean, very rare, 6,000 meat. Hi, wife. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. You're not wrong. And then jelly bean, jelly bean, jelly bean. Well, you know we're going to the spittoon. Come on now. As soon as you're near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes, nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and spat back into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swirl of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors on the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Well, I tried. Don't say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. Deals stench damage instead of physical, plus 6 moxie, 13 to 17 damage. And I've got permanent resistance of hot, cold, and sleaze resistance. Nice. There it is, spittoon hand. Alright, let's take a look at this pistol here. I'm using the Desert Gang 6-gun for a while. It's only +1 Moxie. How much damage does it do? 9 to 10. Yeah, that's not very good. This is definitely... A befouled pistol is much better. Plus it gives me more Moxie. My Moxie is now 40. I'm just the shiznit now. Look out. Alright, Roy, let's go get some of your jelly beans back. Give me some other... We found the Fort of Darkness! And we're gonna go to that later. What's up, boys? You made a mistake. You approach a bandit seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger. But you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, lest you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how you planning to do that? I guess it's violence because we don't have Hornswoggle 5. Wow, these guys have a lot of HP. We are going to lose this battle. This is not ideal. This guy's got the highest Moxie. Let's get to the leader. This is gonna be bad. Super bad! Holy smokers. Yeah, we did not want to fight with violence. Now I'm real angry. Let's just back on out of here and go to the Kellogg Ranch. What do you say? It's crazy hot out here. The desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you can end up like one of those charred black skeletons clacking towards you. Alright, yeah, this is much more manageable. 50 to 54 stench just for firing at them. She does 50 damage as well. Wow. Those guys are super serious then. Ooh, that's hot. It's okay, I've got hot resistance. Alright, I need a Hornswoggle 5. What do I need to get up to that? 1,000 XP. Wow. Alright, well, let's be a while before we go back to the jelly bean thing. Let's read the rules just in case. It's a list of draconian fitness rules to the guests of the sanatorium had to adhere to. 7 feet 2 meters. I don't know how to use that correctly. Years worth of height and weight records for the ranch's customers. It's mostly the boring book you've ever read. According to this scale, I weigh 36 grams. I don't know how to use the scale correctly. Alright, main office is a skeleton. Grotesque anatomical chart. Menacing ape skeleton. I'm sure a lot of books about enemas. I'll say an article about journals. Yes, I see the ghost. The desk is scrupulously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk plotter or a single pen. It only has one drawer, where you find a secret button cleverly hidden on the underside of that one drawer. Here, that's my desk. Keep out of it. You're incorporeal, so go ahead and try and stop me. Well, I never. Press the second button. It's a secret room. Nice. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. That's not nice. This is the most boring secret room I could ever imagine. What's up with that? Hey, you. Hello. So you're a ghost, huh? Does appear so. And alas, without me here to instruct them in the regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. Well, not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Sure, lay it on me. The first step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what, smoking cigars? Well, yes, but I'm speaking more of, you know, nighttime activities alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. Okay, what's the second step? The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas and the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. What makes them different from any other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically development. Alright, what's the third step? Final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regimen featuring several workout machines I've invented myself. Neat. And all this together, what was it? My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and soul. Well, that sounds like a good result to shoot for, and it works? Certainly it does. Why, just look at me. You're dead. Only coincidentally. I want to open the drawer. Find a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes like Kellogg's Grain Flakes preparation. Interesting. I can't recode it without 20 mysticality. How short am I? That's not what I meant to open. That is what I meant to open. Shouldn't there be a mysticality stat here somewhere? Oh yeah, there is. 13. Oof. Need a lot more. Do I have anything that'll give me a lot of mysticality? Mysticality, mysticality, mysticality. 3 is not going to be enough. I need to raise it by 7. Mysticality. Well, that's 5. I only have the 1. I hate to drink the last one thing I have, you know. Well, I can't eat anymore. So eating doesn't help me. It would have to be a drink. It's not worth it yet. I'll come back for that. Remind me. Skeleton. There's a skeleton in this bed. It's wearing weird metal pants. Chastity pants. -5 moxie. No. I need needles. Of course I do. Supposed to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand. Okay. Dope press. So yeah, I'm imagining that we could learn how to do his process, but I don't care. The gymnasium. Your body's still wrong. Oh, cool. This place is terrible. No way, you're done with these stupid machines. Damn it! I need a needle. Why is there no convenient haystack? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 3 minutes. What do we do in 3 minutes? Let's go back to the professor and talk about this thing I just found. Maybe get some more stuff along the way. You encounter a bandit who doesn't look very bandit-like due to the lab coat and slide rule holster. Fortunately, she's also wearing the standard black bandit hat, otherwise you might not have been able to tell. Alright, Buster, this is a stick-up. Hand over the meat. I don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? I'd rather like to see you try, because I've invented an anti-punching ring. And it would help me test it. Alright. 43, that's not very good. Because you're gonna go to just my stents pistol. A ring of moderate unpunchability. Yeah, that's not worth anything. Oh, Professor. Check out the stuff I found. This room is amazing. Oh, God. But I found where you can put the stuff. Damn it, Professor. Damn it. I'm glad there's no encumbrances in this game. Alright, well, we're going to call it here. Next time we will pick up the trail. It's all about leveling up until I get Hornswoggling 5, so I can go there, if I remember, by the time I record 4 days from now. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I will remember it. If not, will you just remind me in the comments, and we'll get there eventually. For now, though, we are out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.